Hello, everybody. My name is Ash, and welcome back to another episode of Neopian Flashbacks. I'm very excited for this one. This is Sutek's Tomb. And the song for Sutek's Tomb is an absolute bop. It is both a bop and a banger, which is unusual, but possible. If you'd like to get a copy of this song, by the way, you can download it for free on Neopets.com. They do have like an HD version that you can download and put on your phone or I don't know, your Spotify or whatever. It's totally free use. You can do that with their permission, knowing that it's legal and you can enjoy it. I will put a link in the description below because I fucking love this song. This shit. I've been listening to this song since I was like 12 years old, so you gotta realize, like, this has ripped for like 11 years. Let's take a look at the instructions. Swap 2 adjacent tiles to line up 3 or more symbols of a kind in a row or column. The hourglass indicates the remaining playing time. The wild card can be used as any symbol. Drop the bomb more than 2 rows and it will explode and destroy all symbols above it. Each winning combo rewards you with extra time. Click on the note once to turn off the music. Click again to turn off the sound effects. Okay, so some people play this game and they get very, very incredibly far. They will get up to like 100,000 points or more because basically you can continue to play this game as long as you keep making matches. You can essentially get infinite time. Now, of course, the minute you stutter or make mistakes, then you start to lose time, and so most people don't get that far. I've gotten like 7,000, 8,000, which is, to me, it feels pretty impressive. I mean, I can play for like 25 minutes straight without like losing the game. We'll see how I can do today while I'm talking. Very difficult to do while you're talking. There's easy mode, which you're not going to get the same level of points in because it's a lot harder to make combos. Hard mode is usually what I play, which helps me get the big points. And Zen mode, it goes very slow. I don't think there's a time limit for Zen mode, but you get like 1 point for each match, no matter what type of match you make, and that's kind of boring. So let's raise the stakes. Hard mode right away. Okay, this is fun. I'm really excited. We'll get the little Sutek guys and Coltson. We've got some diamonds. We've got some palm trees I'd like to line up. Suns are lining up, and then the trees are gonna fall, and then we'll do these diamonds. We'll do the shrine, the beetle. I'm always trying to look for the next match while I'm watching them fall, because you can't click while they're falling. This is unlike other match games where you can keep matching as things are disappearing. You have to wait. It's very hard to talk and do this at the same time. I tend to get very lucky though. I'll come to a lot of close calls in this game, and I'll get out of them. And the music is just so fun to listen to. And I don't have to worry for this game if I get quiet about being copyright struck, I don't think. Because this song is like free, available on the internet through the Neopets website. And you should go download it right now. Really, support the Neopets team because it's really quite amazing that the site has lasted as long as it has. And it would, in my opinion, it would be a shame if the site ended. I mean, of course, everything ends. Everything in life. I mean, even our lives. But it would be a shame if something that has existed for such a long time on the internet, because the internet hasn't been around that long, and it's existed through a lot of different changes, if it just disappeared out of existence. I mean, it doesn't have to be the biggest thing in the world, but I would like it to continue existing so that people can still experience the magic that I did when I was a kid. And I know that sounds very nostalgic, and I am completely lost. What am I supposed to... This is not going well for me. In traditional Neopian Flashbacks style, I say I'm good at a game and then it doesn't go well for me. Oh dear. I'm really stuck. What the heck? Oh, You can see the time is already running out. I've already made too many mistakes this time. But yeah, I think it would be just like old video games. People are like, well, why would we want to save old indie video games that no one really liked at the time and no one's probably going to play now? Well, because it's part of history, and it's part of entertainment, and it's part of art. Just like we save old movies. And just because not everything was a hit doesn't mean it shouldn't be saved. It was a part of human history. And I guarantee you every piece of art or entertainment has touched some human in some way. You'll always find at least one human that it had a massive effect on. And even if it's just that one human, like, don't you think that their experience is important to the human race and says something about the human existence? Wow, I'm getting really existential while playing Sutek's Tomb. I'm sorry. I'm getting really deep. Yeah. I hope Neopets, in some shape or form, continues to exist. Because as much as people complain about, oh, the site sucks, or oh, the site breaks down, I don't want it to go anywhere. I mean, I'd like it to be better, I'd like it to be improved upon, but I don't want it to go anywhere. Because then it would just be gone. And just all these experience that we had for all these years would just be gone. Like, they would just be, like dust in the air. Like dust from Sutek's tomb. And that would be a bummer. I mean, this is something that I've played Neopets longer in my... Sorry if I hit the microphone. I have played Neopets longer in my life than I have not, which is crazy to say. Like, there's not many things you do in your life longer than you haven't. I mean, your job is something you might do more for... I mean, my grandfather worked at the same company for, like, 40 years. I mean, I don't think he'll ever have... Oh, time's up. I don't think he'll ever have worked... I mean, well, he's retired now, so, I mean... He 40 years, that's a long time. That's like a whole human being growing up and being an adult and getting married and having a child. Like, it's a really long time. I mean, that's longer than my entire existence. To be at one place doing one job. And that is, I mean, he's 80, so I would say he's done that almost longer than he hasn't. In the same way that I have played Neopets for 15 years and I'm 25, I mean, that's a long time to just be doing one thing. I mean, I did other things, but that's a long time to keep up with one thing. Most people can't even keep up with a marriage that long. Sorry for all the divorced people out there, I'm just saying. 50% of people can't even stay married, and I'm somehow married to a pet website. Don't take that seriously. But, it is interesting. You know? People give up on a lot of things, but I didn't give up on this for some reason. So, hopefully it doesn't give up on me, because I would be sad. I mean, obviously life would go on, and I would do other things, just as I have continued to do other things. But I would be very sad, because I would be like, wow, nothing to show for it anymore. I mean, except for my memories. It's kind of like something dying. Like, you know, when someone's gone, it's like, they're not here anymore. You just have your memories. And, like, you know, you'll always have those. Which is something good you can make out of it, but it does still suck a lot. Man, I'm getting sad. Why did I do this to myself? I'm sorry. I'm such a bummer. It's 10:30 at night. I'm getting deep. My eyes all puffed up because I got allergies, and I'm trying not to be too loud. That's why I chose to play a chill game instead of one that I would yell at, because I just got done playing one that I wanted to yell at, and I was trying to be chill while not yelling, and I don't know if I succeeded. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, that was cool. I always like watching the little bombs go off. It's pretty fun. Like, it's just like, ah, yes, take it away. Give me a new beginning. Give me a new chance. I wonder if this song has a name, or if it's just Sutek's Tomb. TNT, if any of you members, or any of you original members watch my show, doubtful, sorry, not doubtless, doubtful. Please let me know if this song has an actual name, or if it's just Sutek's Tomb theme. If it doesn't have a name, we should give it a name. I vote for Sandy Bitches Playing Lute. Oh, fuck. I still have a lot of time on the clock, and I've already surpassed my last score. This is just such a nice thing to do. Like, when you just want to, like, not think, or even when you want to think. So this is... I have a very fast internal monologue. Much faster than I can talk. And sometimes when I have a lot of thoughts in my head, this is a nice game that I like to play and think out my thoughts, because it occupies my need to fidget. But it's basically... Doing this feels like staring into the void for me, except when I start to run out of matches. But it basically feels like staring at a wall, but without the fidgetiness. And I'm able to focus really well, and I've like planned out stories while playing this game. I've thought through and won countless arguments while playing this game. I have to say I'm very good at doing that. Oh, this game's such a good time. I get existential, apparently, while making YouTube videos while playing this game. So I'm really adding a lot of depth to all the things I can do while playing Sutek's Tomb. Oh, I'm starting to run out of matches. I really need a bomb to, like, go off, please. 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 Give me something good, please. Sometimes I've listened to this music while, like, writing essays or researching. And they say, well, you don't want to play songs that you want to sing along to. Here's the problem. I will still sing along to this song even though there's no words. I just improvise. Sometimes you just gotta make do. Oh yeah, that was rad. This is one of the games they gotta move over to HTML5. I mean, it's one of the most popular Neopets games of all time. How could you not? I really do hope at some point either new TNT from NetDragon and Jumpstart or old TNT watches my channel, because I think that would be really cool to see, like, what they think. I mean, even if they hate it, that would still be good to know that they saw that I'm doing something and creating content. For a very contentless fandom at this point. I mean, there was a lot more content back in the day. Back in the day when I was a child, we used to have to click on a Neopian map, and then we had to click on Tyrannia, and then we had to click on Giant Omelet, and there were three different lands in Tyrannia, so you had to go to the right page, and oh, there was so much clicking. And now you kids with your dailies pages, and your Jelly Neo, and your daily Neopets, and your Sunny Neo, and your Neo, it's just too much. Y'all kids got premium now. We didn't even have a rock to sit on. I get so invested in the bit, I have no idea what's going on the screen anymore. What is happening? I just see the bomb slightly rumbling. I'm boned. There's no way I'm getting out of this now. It was worth it for the bit. Oh, board is being reshuffled. Okay. That's why it felt like there were no matches. There really were no matches. And you will gain time back also, I think, if you get, like, really good combos. Come on. Back in my day, we fed our Neopets at the soup kitchen and they waited in line. We didn't have 3,000 Neo points to our name. Yeah, Grandpa. We know. Back in my day, you had You had to download Adobe Flash. It didn't just come with your Google Chromio or whatever. Yes, Grandpa. Now they're getting rid of Flash. How could they do that? Flash has been so good to us all these years. Grandpa, there's a lot of security bugs and people have gotten their identities stolen and stuff. I don't care. I want my Flash. Grandpa, things change over the course of 20 years. I don't care. I want my Flash. Grandpa, half the games aren't even good. Maybe they can make better games once they implement HTML5 and get more users and have a mobile app. I don't care. I want my Flash games. I want two things. I want my Cup of Borovan, I want my Flash games, and I want my Neopian Times. You know they only do it bi-weekly now. They used to do it weekly. Grandpa, you said two things and that was three. Oh, you damn kids always correcting me. Get over here. I'm gonna make you plant some damn flowers and think about what you just said to me. He doesn't really punish his kids, he just makes them plant flowers and think. Thinking really is a punishment, though. I used to hate when I was told to sit in timeout. I was like, no! Don't leave me alone with my thoughts! Please! You think you want me to shut up? I have to live with me. Oh, I gained most of my time back. Thank you, Grandpa Bit. God, I just want my Flash. Come on, Ash. Things can't stay the same for 20 years. I know, but I want my Flash. This has been a roller coaster. I hope I get a new high score today. That would be nice. That would be real nifty. I don't know if I'm on my way quite yet. I don't want to jinx myself. But it would be nice. Oh, I screwed myself. I should have matched those Colson heads first. Ding, 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 ding. This is so relaxing. This is just a nice game. You know what would not be relaxing? Sutek's Tomb 99. That would be too much. Oh shit. I'm fucked. Where's the match? What the... Why do bad things happen to good me's? Oh, no more moves. That's why. See, that's the thing. If you can find the last match on the board, you can get a nice reshuffle for free, but it's like... Finding it is a bitch. Oh, it's called an obelisk. I was calling it a shrine. I was trying to think. I'm like, I don't think it's called a shrine. I know that was like 10 minutes ago, but I've been thinking about it this whole time while talking about the grandpa bit. I told you, my inner monologue is fast. I was watching a lot of videos on YouTube recently about inner monologues and people who hear words in their heads and people who don't hear words in their heads, and it was very interesting. Mostly because I would like to know what silence feels like. Really just like a moment of peace. I mean, being a human is full of ups and downs, and I'm sure there's some hard parts about having a silent brain, but I don't know, I think I like it. I like how simple the diamonds are. You know what? I like how very distinctive all of these shapes and all of the colors that they used are. Like, they're very much, like, very easy to see. The worst feeling about playing this game is when you're on a roll and all of a sudden you have to pee. I'm not saying that because I have to pee. I don't have to pee right now. But I was just thinking back to other times I was playing this and I was really doing good, and then I'm like, oh, shit, I gotta pee. Why? That's just a real bummer. I think that's a real bummer playing any game, when you suddenly have to, even if you're just having a good time, like having a good time playing with some friends, or, you know, just vibing, enjoying by yourself. It really sucks. What the fuck? Come on. Come on. Are you kidding me? There's still more matches? Where? Okay, there. Seriously? More? Oh no, it's all over for me. Think positive. Think positive. Think positive. I'm thinking negative. Oh no. Oh. Bummer. Well, that was Sutek's Tomb. I hope you enjoyed sitting and listening to me talk about all sorts of things. I'm not going to start up another game because it could go for a while and then this episode would get too long, but I really encourage you to try out this game if you hadn't played it before. This is one of my favorite games. And download the song! I'll put the link in the description below. But go download the song because this shit rips. And you can listen to it for yourself, and you can take it on the go with you. I'm thinking about loading up my phone with a bunch of Neopets music when I go on my trip in a couple of days. Oh no, now I'm dating the episode. I promised myself I wouldn't do that anymore. It's a bad habit. It's a bad habit. Alrighty, I'm gonna go take a nap. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.